Here at HSN. Oh, I know you're all excited to see Chad Allen. He's in the house. TV Chad. This is the Rechargeable Aqua Breeze misting fan. Fair warning, last time it was here, sold out in 2 airings. 2 shows, it was gone. Lowest price ever now, and over 2 dozen 5-star reviews. What are you looking at? It's heaven. It's just heaven. You have 2 fans, they rotate, they have pretty colors, but the magic is in those 3 misters. 3 misters at the top here that are going to give you that cool, fine, dry mist. I'm telling you, you're gonna want one on either side of the bed. You can take it with you. It's completely portable. Look at this cute little leather strap. Take it camping, take it to the RV, take it to the boat, take it wherever you're outdoors. And for me, it's just literally sitting on the back porch, even sometimes in the kitchen. I don't want to be spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on my air conditioning bill. How about cooling the space with the mist and the fan? We have Chad Allen here with us. And congratulations on being able to bring back something everyone was so excited about that sold out so quickly.
Yeah, this is a great one.
It's in my cart already because I don't take chances when something's this great.
Right.
Yep.
Honestly, I have 3 at my house. I've taken to the balcony. They're rechargeable. You'll notice there's no cords or cables or anything. Take it wherever you want. Charge lasts about 7 hours. Lots of features built in, so if you crank it down, you can get through a whole night on the low speed, and you turn the LED lights and things off like that. When you get it home, though, remote control included, which gives you all the features in one simple place. There's a top and a bottom fan. Those both have 3 speeds. And so when you first turn it on, I don't want you to think like, oh, it's not blowing across the room. You crank it up. It goes super fast, okay? And then you have a mist button, a wheel, color wheel there for your LED lights, and then oscillation right there. So oscillation, LED lights, independently working fans. You can do 3 speeds on the top and 1 speed on the bottom. You can have 1 off, 1 on. It's up to you. There's your mist, and then there's your power. So when you have that, and maybe you lose the remote control, don't worry, all those same things are feature rich on the side of the unit. And again, I'm holding that leather strap here at the top. That's how you carry and move it around. And then if you're wondering, got a lot to say. If you're wondering where the water goes, it goes right in the top. And I'm going to show you where you do there. I choose to use ice water because of the water. The colder the water, the colder the mist, right? And so it's not going to chill your water at all. See what's going on?
Yep.
I'm filling up that.
I'm learning because I'm buying it, so I need to know. Okay.
Just filling up that ice chamber. It goes through those 3 jets and out the front. When you have mist like that, and I'll put the lid back on, which seals nice and tight.
That's great.
When you have a mist and a fan together, that's why restaurants use mist, because it cools the entire perimeter, the entire square footage of the area. You don't have to be in the breeze to be cooled down because that mist will cool the area down.
And you know the #1 most coveted thing when it gets hot, whether you're in humidity hot or dry hot, is the mist with the fan. And that's why people carry around those spray bottles that have the fans. But it's totally not, you have to keep spraying yourself. Sometimes the spray doesn't come out as a fine mist. This is brilliant. Yes, you can carry it with you. It weighs nothing. And you're telling me a 7-hour charge. Most of my portable fans, it's like 3, maybe.
Right.
So this is really impressive battery life.
Yeah, built-in lithium-ion battery. It's Bell & Howell. We can't forget the brand name. We've been around 117 years. We present products in 99 different countries, so we're a global brand. This is our feature-rich, top-of-the-line fan. I asked our buying department, who buys all of our fans here, is there, we don't have another misting fan. Like, misting is a very unique feature to see on a fan, especially in the regular people space. Like, if you're a restaurant owner, you can find a misting fan, right? If you own those outdoor activity spaces, you can find a misting fan. For regular, everyday humans, sometimes it's hard to find a misting fan. And so when I asked the buyer, I said, have you found another one? Because they see everything. And she said, yes. We offer one, but it's $149. And I said, I'm sure it's worth it. But ours, at this price, with 3 misting jets, with the 2 independent fans, you combine all those things with the portability of rechargeable, because you do not have to have this plugged in, although you could leave it plugged in 24/7 if you want to.
Oh, interesting.
And then it also, with one thing I haven't said, it oscillates. And so it rotates 90 degrees back and forth. All of these ones on the table just slowly oscillating back and forth. That means you and your entire family are cooled down.
I can feel the airflow even from here, which means you could easily have this in just one spot in the room, and you're not just bringing, it feels like an air conditioner.
Right.
It really does. It's more than just a fan circulating air. It feels like an air conditioner. And think about the amount of cash that you put out each summer, here it's 7-8 months a year because of those AC bills. This is the coolest fan you're going to find because of that technology. Not one, not two, but 3 of those misters at a price that's lower than we've ever had. So when those couple dozen 5-star reviews came in, and by the way, people were like, miracle product,
yeah.
genius product, lifesaver product. They paid $10 more than you will today. So I think if you want to be like Chad and get a couple, you will not regret it. That way you know you always have one in the car. If you end up waiting in that line outside, or maybe you're going to be going and watching that game and you can just have this little thing right there next to you on the chair, on the bleacher. If you have a backyard, if you have a balcony, if you have a front porch, if you like to garden, if you have a pet, if you have any child that likes to be outside, oh my goodness, don't let the weather dictate your life. Don't let the weather be the reason that you can't enjoy your days, whether indoor or outdoor. And by the way, no additional power bill on this because it is using that rechargeable, which I just love. So you're telling me I can adjust with this, Chad, both fans, the colors, the oscillation, and the mist, and that's it. 5 buttons and I'm done.
That's right. So 1, 2, 3 speeds on the top, 1, 2, 3 speeds on the bottom. You're in control of all that with the remote control or the side buttons. You are in control of how cold the water is that goes into the top. You can use regular tap water, or I choose to use ice water, and that's what's going underneath this lid here. Is I put the ice water in there because I want it to be as cold as possible. The leather strap, here's a user tip. If you let the strap fall in front, it might block your mist. So just make sure that leather strap is behind so your mist is blowing out and getting out into the room all the way around. The breeze of the fan will pull that mist around. It's not wet. I don't want anybody to think a misting fan is wet. It's a fine, almost like a humidifier type of mist, so you're never gonna be worried about that. It is oscillating, you notice mine keeps moving. It's oscillating 90 degrees back and forth. And when you have mist doing that, I know we sell great fans here, and you got to be in the breeze to get cooled down. There's just something special about and the mist, sorry, there are 3 jets. You can dial it back. It doesn't have to be that cold because I'm getting a little chilly out here. You can go 1 jet, 2 jets, or 3 jets just by hitting that mist button. Oh my goodness. And so there's 2, 1, it's hard to see on camera, but you can dial it back to 1, 2, or 3. That's up to you. And how cold it is important because if I got in the car,
I hear you.
I got in the car yesterday, it's at 106 degrees. Now that's your car temperature. I don't think it was actually 106 degrees.
You could use this in the car.
You can definitely take it to the tailgate.
You could take it next to you in the seat.
Oh, those hot bleachers.
Or the people whose AC isn't working.
The T-ball game.
Imagine getting your AC completely fixed in your car for under $40. I'm sorry. And I want you to remember right now with our 3 Flex, this is not a layaway. For $13 and change, we're going to be shipping this to you right away because you do have 3 months to pay for it. There is no interest on that. So for $13 and change, think about sitting there in the kitchen or in the living room, 1 fan pointed towards your face, 1 pointed towards your body. You won't have to choose. That is a comment we get a lot sometimes with our directional fans or ACs is it's only in one direction. It's a little too high or a little too low. I keep it on the ground. It doesn't reach me where I'm sitting. This actually will not only reach you directionally, but also has that oscillation. I think it's brilliant. I do understand why there's one at $150. Remember, it did sell out in 2 airings last time and came back with great reviews at that higher price. Chad, quick question. I know it only takes about 3 inches by 6 inches worth of real estate on your tabletop, which is way less than the average portable
or
cooler.
your desk.
Exactly. I mean, it's the size of like a stand-up phone charger. It takes very little real estate. It's so smart. But how long will the mist last once I fill it to the top? Because I know you said there's a 6 or 8 hour
Yeah, if you use all 3 jets, you're talking 4 or 5 hours, but you can keep filling it. It never needs to shut off.
5 hours worth of the mist?
Yeah, because it's just a micro mist. And so I'm not kidding.
That's very impressive.
You could fill it up a little bit higher than the fill line, but just do it to the fill line. You're gonna get 4 or 5 hours, but it's not a big deal. Even if you had a bottle of water on your side table, you can just quickly add some more water, keep getting that mist if you want it at night, like if you're talking like a long time. But honestly, are you at the tailgate for 5 or 6 hours? No. Are you at the T-ball game for 5 or 6 hours or camping? You can have this anywhere you want it. And by the way, I have that bottom fan pointed down to the table as I was just showing you that you can manipulate it, and it blew this away. it just blows my pinwheel all the way across the table. So if you're curious, look at this, how strong it is.
I mean,
I can't even keep that going.
we can show Natasha doing
wait,
her
it's
beautiful
oscillating
80s.
now. There we go.
Yeah, sometimes I like to do my 80s hair music videos and just show everyone. And I've got a whole lot of hairspray in, ladies. I want to remind you.
Your
if you
hair
think,
is gorgeous.
You're gorgeous.
I love that haircut.
If you are one of those people who thinks about saying yes or no to an invitation, even if it's just the lunch, even if it's just spending time with someone outdoors because of that heat, and I'm speaking as myself, as a lot of people would.
Yep.
This is 3 by 6 inches. You're not
Small.
asking to bring a giant unit or something you're holding in your hand. It's discreet, it's beautiful. I cannot believe that price. Remember, lowest price we've had, 13 and change to get home.
And by the time July gets here, you know what happens. Christmas trees behind